Hello, David and Stati. Today I will share my journey to explore the managed city well-being system and how we end up with the Skills for Change program aimed to tackle homelessness in the council. First, I started with a deep dive on the managed well-being system, and I focused on the issues faced by the migrants using the iceberg model. However, when we reunited as a group to work on the concept node, we came with the first challenge because we have mapped different types of systems. And of course, the migrants' issues were different from the ones of people with problematic gambling or experiencing homelessness. At the end, we decided that we will keep working on homelessness within our group. So we use the leverage points framework to evaluate our system and find possible solutions for this complex issue. Interestingly, I found some similarities among the migrant well-being issues and the homeless issues. Firstly, the housing insecurity and declining affordability affect both groups, but we didn't want to focus our solution on finding ways to build additional public housing because it seemed that we were changing only the parameters of the system by creating additional infrastructure, but it wouldn't address the root issues causing homelessness. So secondly, we start thinking a lot about the multifaceted issues faced by homeless people. At the end, we decided to focus on the financial hardships and lack of stable incomes that prevent homeless from being economically independent and contribute to the Australian economy. Our approach tried to connect people experiencing homelessness with essential resources to enhance their employability. Our program was aimed to tackle the employment barriers, which of course are different from the barriers experienced by migrants, but they have a common mental model. And that's the idea that everyone in the Australian society should contribute equally to the economic growth of the country. In our program, we don't aim to transcend this paradigm, which is probably rooted in the capitalistic and individualistic economic model that the country decided to adopt many years ago. But in contrast, we are planning to use that strong mindset to reduce the discrimination against homeless people. So if our program is successful, we will be able to show testimonies on social media with an empowering message that shows our users can reintegrate into society and its economy if they are given the right resources and opportunities. Using the leverage points framework, I classify this as a reinforcing feedback loop. So we have testimonies, then start to change social perceptions to reduce discrimination. Then people experiencing homelessness are given more opportunities and resources to reintegrate into society. And we have more testimonies to keep sharing and changing perceptions. This loop keeps reinforcing the feedback as the social media content becomes more popular. So if our program is successful, our users will first have more equal chance to have a stable income and feel accepted and supported by society. And second, our program will also transform the social perceptions that discriminate against the homeless. But now let's see what challenge our program may have. So the first one could be that we are designing this solution without including the users. Even though we have a data collection stage to closely engage with the homeless as the ultimate experts on their issues, we may encounter unexpected findings during the participation stages. For example, we might find that being part of the economic system and getting a job is not a priority for them. This finding would mean a radical change in our program design to align with the user's priorities. Another resistance to change is our holistic approach. So in our program, we consider homelessness and unemployment as part of a system, and we aim to build a network of partnerships to deliver a set of services together so we get the full pictures of the barriers that our users face and which resources can help them to find better solutions. This service provision through a collaborative network sounds great because we will partner with the providers of different types of services to address our users' challenges, but it is also high risk because we depend on doing a great job building strong relationships with all these stakeholders. Here, we are assuming that the nonprofits have the resources to expand their services to our users, and that we would find social enterprises and local businesses interested in offering employment to our users. If these assumptions are incorrect, our program may fail. Additionally, we aim to consider our users' personalities and aspirations with matching them with training and job opportunities. However, the job market might not work that way, and we may find that the jobs we can find for them don't match their expectations or personalities. As a result, we might need to change the training program from a career consultation style to a result-driven approach that focusing on matching our users with jobs in high demand without emphasizing their personal preferences and hopes. Of course, this could lead to a lack of motivation in our users to keep their jobs and continue reintegrating into society. Now, reviewing the key learnings from this innovation challenge, I would say that the first one is about using the leverage point framework in our solutions designs. So in theory, we should target the most impactful leverage points like behaviorals and paradigms. But in practice, I found it's very hard to think of solutions that don't stick with the same old paradigms. For example, our project supports homeless people by showing how they can contribute to economic growth. But this may also reinforce the idea that homeless people that cannot work are less worthy of support or acceptance. To tackle this challenge, I now see why it's key to recognize our own paradigms and to innovate beyond them. We need to learn about other ways of doing things, new ways of doing it. Then let these new mindsets influence our thinking so we are able to create ideas that transcend how our systems currently work. Okay, thank you for listening and for your great effort and creativity during the unit. I really enjoyed this innovation challenge and I learned many things that will definitely help me through my practice. Thank you so much and hope to see you again. Bye.